What if I told you that a secret overlooked by modern medicine for decades could unlock incredible healing for your body? Imagine tackling 13 common health problems, especially after 60, not with expensive prescriptions, but with a simple, natural combination hidden right in your pantry. Stay with us as we reveal how two humble ingredients, honey and a potent spice, synergize to create a pharmacological magic that could transform your well-being and save you thousands. You're about to discover why this powerful remedy has been kept from medical textbooks for 50 years and how you can reclaim its benefits starting today. Have you ever wondered if there are powerful natural remedies that modern medicine has overlooked or even suppressed? For the past 50 years, critical information about a simple combination with profound health benefits has been systematically removed from medical textbooks. A seasoned integrative physician boasting 3 decades of clinical experience recently made an astonishing revelation. He admitted witnessing patients achieve significantly greater relief from this straightforward blend than from expensive prescription medications costing hundreds of dollars monthly. Despite its efficacy, medical schools intentionally omit teaching doctors about it. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on what could be nature's most potent healing duo, a secret that could potentially save you thousands in medical expenses and spare you years of unnecessary suffering. Let's dive in. Honey is far more than just a sweet treat. It's a silent force of nature, possessing healing capabilities that often surpass many over-the-counter pharmaceuticals. Each tiny drop of honey contains over 200 bioactive compounds meticulously orchestrated to combat disease and facilitate bodily repair, acting like a highly disciplined army. What truly astounded scientists in 2020 was discovering raw honey's ability to eradicate drug-resistant bacteria, the very strains even our strongest antibiotics struggle to defeat. How does it achieve this? By deploying a unique combination of hydrogen peroxide, a natural protein called defensin-1, and its inherent acidic pH, honey creates an environment so hostile that dangerous microbes simply cannot survive. But honey's prowess doesn't end there. When applied to a wound, it forms an ideal healing barrier, sufficiently moist to promote tissue regeneration, yet robust enough to ward off infection. No synthetic drug has ever managed to replicate this sophisticated natural design. Now, let's explore the might of cloves. These tiny spice buds harbor the highest antioxidant capacity of any spice on earth, more than 30 times stronger than blueberries. Even a small pinch delivers more free radical fighting power than most superfoods combined. The key ingredient is eugenol, which constitutes nearly 90% of clove oil. Ancient healers understood its power, and modern science now confirms it. Eugenol alleviates pain, reduces inflammation, and eliminates microbes. Even today, dentists discreetly utilize eugenol for its remarkable ability to ease oral discomfort. Imagine your cells constantly under siege, bombarded daily by inflammation that accelerates aging and compromises your body's defenses. This is precisely where cloves intervene, with eugenol molecules acting as elite bodyguards, neutralizing these aggressors before they can inflict damage. While both honey and cloves are formidable on their own, their combined effect in the right proportions is truly extraordinary, forming a synergy so powerful that science refers to it as pharmacological magic. A 2021 study highlighted that honey's acidity enhances the bioavailability of clove compounds by an impressive 300%, while cloves, in turn, safeguard honey's delicate enzymes. Together, they create an unstoppable force, delivering anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antioxidant benefits, simultaneously targeting multiple healing pathways. Now let's unveil the 13 distinct health problems this simple concoction can address. We'll start our countdown with number 13. Seasonal allergies. Over 50 million Americans suffer from seasonal allergies, experiencing everything from mild irritation to debilitating symptoms. Conventional treatments often involve antihistamines, which frequently come with undesirable side effects like drowsiness and dry mouth. The honey clove solution employs a completely different approach. Local raw honey contains minute amounts of local pollen, which, much like allergy shots but far gentler, can gradually desensitize your immune system. Simultaneously, cloves' anti-inflammatory compounds work to reduce the inflammatory response responsible for typical allergy symptoms such as congestion and sinus pressure. A 2018 immunology study revealed that participants using a honey-based preparation experienced a 40% reduction in allergy symptoms without any side effects or drowsiness, outperforming conventional antihistamines. How to use: mix 1 tablespoon of raw local honey with 1/4 teaspoon of ground. Cloves. Take twice daily during allergy season. Important note: the information in this video is for educational and awareness purposes only. It is not intended to replace professional medical advice. 12. Digestive discomfort. Digestive issues, ranging from occasional indigestion to chronic bloating and irregular bowel movements, affect up to 70% of adults over 50. Many are unaware that these symptoms often stem from a common cause: an imbalance in gut bacteria and inflammation within the digestive tract. The honey clove remedy tackles digestive distress through multiple mechanisms. Cloves stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, which improves nutrient absorption and minimizes bloating. Concurrently, honey supplies prebiotic compounds that nourish beneficial gut bacteria, helping to restore microbial balance. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Functional Foods demonstrated that this combination significantly reduced markers of digestive inflammation and enhanced gut barrier function, the crucial safeguard preventing harmful substances from entering your bloodstream. How to use: mix 1 teaspoon of raw honey with a pinch of ground cloves in warm water. Drink 15 minutes before meals. Quick check: do you experience persistent fatigue without an obvious cause, difficulty sleeping, or joint pain that comes and goes? If so, the next 9 health problems will be particularly relevant to you. Stay tuned. What I'm about to share could revolutionize your health in ways conventional treatments haven't. 11. Respiratory infections. Upper respiratory infections, including the common cold, bronchitis, and sinusitis, are among the leading reasons people seek medical attention. Traditional treatments often only manage symptoms, whereas the honey clove blend targets the underlying causes. Its effectiveness for respiratory issues lies in its multi-pronged attack. Honey forms a protective coating on irritated throat tissues, decreasing the frequency and severity of coughs. A pivotal study at Penn State University found honey to be more effective than commercial cough suppressants for nighttime coughs. Meanwhile, cloves' potent antimicrobial properties help combat the underlying infection, and its expectorant qualities aid in clearing congested airways. Visualize your inflamed respiratory passages, swollen and red, struggling to move air. Now, imagine the honey clove mixture coating these tissues, soothing inflammation, fighting infection, and opening up airways. This is precisely the powerful effect you can expect. How to use: mix 1 tablespoon of raw honey with half a teaspoon of ground cloves. Take 1 teaspoon every few hours when symptoms appear. 10. Oral health issues, gum disease, tooth sensitivity, and bad breath impact millions of adults, especially as we age. These problems often share a common origin: bacterial overgrowth and chronic low-grade inflammation in the mouth. The honey clove remedy is exceptionally well suited for oral health, as both ingredients have been mainstays in traditional dental care for centuries. Cloves contain eugenol, the same active compound found in many professional dental products for pain relief and antimicrobial action. In fact, a 2017 study found clove oil to be as effective as benzocaine, a common dental anesthetic, for alleviating tooth pain. Honey, when used correctly, creates an environment hostile to the bacteria that cause gum disease while simultaneously promoting tissue healing. Intriguingly, despite its sweetness, honey does not contribute to tooth decay when properly utilized. Its antimicrobial properties actually safeguard dental health. How to use. Mix half a teaspoon of raw honey with 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves to form a paste. Apply to gums after brushing and leave for 2 to 3 minutes before rinsing. A health transformation awaits. What I'm about to share next could literally transform your health forever. Before we delve into the next set of health challenges, imagine this. What if you woke up tomorrow feeling an energy you haven't experienced in 2 decades? What if you could walk long distances without pain or exhaustion? What if your doctor reviewed your test results in disbelief, asking about a miracle? This is the reality for hundreds of individuals who have incorporated what I'm about to reveal. These next remedies don't just offer minor symptom improvements. They can fundamentally revolutionize your health in ways many medical professionals still find hard to fathom. 9. Inflammatory skin conditions. Inflammatory skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and dermatitis affect over 35 million Americans, causing not only physical discomfort but often emotional distress due to their visible nature. Conventional treatments typically involve steroids, which can thin the skin over time and carry other potential side effects. The honey clove solution addresses both symptoms and underlying causes. Honey's proven wound healing properties create an optimal, moist environment for skin repair while also providing antimicrobial protection. Meanwhile, cloves contribute powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that can significantly reduce redness, itching, and irritation. A 2020 review analyzing 25 clinical studies consistently showed that honey-based preparations led to substantial improvements in various inflammatory skin conditions, often comparable to prescription treatments, but without the associated side effects. How to use. Mix 1 tablespoon of raw honey with a small pinch of ground cloves. Apply to affected areas for 20 minutes. Then rinse. 8. Joint pain and inflammation. Joint pain affects nearly 1/3 of adults, with its prevalence increasing dramatically with age. While conventional treatments often focus on pain management using NSAIDs or stronger prescription medications, the honey-clove combination directly targets the underlying inflammatory processes. Cloves contain compounds that, through multiple pathways, inhibit the production of inflammatory chemicals in the body. A 2018 study found that eugenol, the primary active compound in cloves, significantly reduced inflammatory markers linked to arthritis and joint deterioration. Honey offers complementary anti-inflammatory effects and provides glucose, which joints require for producing synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that cushions and nourishes joint surfaces. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon of honey mixed with 1/4 teaspoon of cloves twice daily for at least 3 weeks. Then, insomnia and sleep disturbances. Sleep problems plague up to 70% of older adults, with consequences extending far beyond mere tiredness. Chronic sleep deprivation elevates the risk for serious conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. The honey clove remedy offers a gentle yet effective strategy for enhancing sleep quality. Honey contains natural sugars that moderately elevate insulin levels, facilitating the entry of tryptophan, an amino acid that converts to serotonin and then to melatonin, into the brain. Additionally, honey helps maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the night, preventing those middle-of-the-night awakenings often triggered by blood sugar drops. Cloves contribute compounds with mild sedative effects and also alleviate digestive discomfort that can disrupt sleep. A 2017 study indicated that certain clove compounds interact with neurotransmitter systems involved in sleep regulation, promoting both falling asleep and staying asleep. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon of honey with a pinch of cloves 30 minutes before bedtime, the most serious breakthroughs. The next 3 health problems we will discuss are arguably the most severe, yet they also respond the fastest to this remarkable treatment. In fact, health problem number 1 had researchers baffled for decades until they finally uncovered how this simple mixture could yield effects previously deemed impossible. But before I reveal that breakthrough, let's address health problem number 6, which operates through an entirely different mechanism. 6. Weakened immune function. Prepare to be astonished by this next revelation. As we age, our immune system naturally becomes less efficient, a process known as immunosenescence. This decline makes us more susceptible to infections, prolongs recovery times, and may contribute to the development of autoimmune conditions. The honey-clove combination provides powerful immune support through multiple pathways. Raw honey contains antimicrobial compounds, including an enzyme that generates hydrogen peroxide, which helps the body fight off pathogens. It also contains trace amounts of pollen that can aid in regulating the immune response. Meanwhile, cloves are incredibly rich in antioxidants, boasting over 30 times the antioxidant content of blueberries by weight, thereby protecting immune cells from oxidative damage. A 2022 review analyzed the immune-modulating effects of honey and several spices, including cloves. Researchers concluded that this combination showed significant potential for enhancing immune surveillance while simultaneously mitigating excessive inflammatory responses, precisely the balanced immune support most adults require. How to use. Take half a tablespoon of honey with a small pinch of cloves each morning. 5. Poor circulation. This next insight even shocked the most skeptical researchers. Circulatory problems are increasingly common with age, affecting an estimated 40% of adults over 50. Symptoms range from cold extremities and numbness to more severe manifestations like leg pain during walking or slow-healing wounds. The honey-clove blend addresses circulatory problems through several mechanisms. Cloves contain compounds that help dilate blood vessels and prevent platelets from becoming excessively sticky, functioning similarly to some prescription medications but without the side effects. Honey contributes by supplying readily available energy for vascular function and compounds that support nitric oxide production, a molecule crucial for blood vessel dilation. Visualize your blood vessels constricted and rigid, struggling to deliver vital oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. Now, picture the active compounds from honey and cloves entering your bloodstream, gently relaxing those vessels, enhancing blood flow, and restoring life-giving circulation to oxygen-starved tissues. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon of honey with 1/4 teaspoon of cloves twice daily for at least 30 days. 4. Cognitive decline and brain fog. Now, this next revelation is truly mind-blowing. Cognitive changes from occasional brain fog to more significant memory challenges affect many adults as they age. While some degree of change is normal, accelerated cognitive decline is often linked to inflammation, oxidative damage, and reduced blood flow to the brain. The honey clove remedy provides powerful neuroprotective effects through multiple mechanisms. Cloves are exceptionally rich in polyphenols that can cross the blood-brain barrier, where they help neutralize free radicals that damage brain cells. A 2020 study found that eugenol from cloves protected against neurotoxicity and improved markers of memory and learning. Honey contributes glucose, the brain's primary fuel, in a form that releases steadily, providing optimal energy without the blood sugar spikes and crashes that can impair cognitive function. Additionally, honey contains pinosembrin, an antioxidant that specifically shields brain cells from oxidative damage. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon of honey with 1/4 teaspoon of cloves each morning before breakfast. 3. Metabolic imbalances. You won't believe what I'm about to share next. What if I told you that this simple remedy could help regulate your body's most fundamental processes? Metabolic health issues, including insulin resistance, blood sugar fluctuations, and cholesterol imbalances, impact more than 60% of adults over 50. These conditions often develop silently for years before causing noticeable symptoms, yet they significantly increase the risk for serious conditions like heart disease and stroke. The honey-clove blend offers surprising benefits for metabolic health. While honey does contain natural sugars, research indicates that when consumed in appropriate amounts and combined with cloves, it has a dramatically different metabolic effect than refined sugars. Cloves contain compounds that help activate insulin receptors, making them more responsive to insulin signals. A 2019 study found that regular clove consumption improved insulin sensitivity by up to 21% in adults with pre-diabetic markers. Meanwhile, certain compounds in honey help slow sugar absorption, while others support balanced liver function. How to use. Take half a tablespoon of honey with 1/4 teaspoon of cloves before breakfast. 2. Chronic stress and adrenal fatigue. This next discovery represents the most exciting breakthrough yet. Chronic stress affects millions of adults, contributing to nearly 80% of doctor visits. Beyond the immediate discomfort, persistent stress damages multiple body systems, particularly the adrenal glands, which can lead to a condition some practitioners call adrenal fatigue, characterized by persistent fatigue, brain fog, sleep disturbances, and reduced stress resilience. The honey clove remedy supports stress recovery through several pathways. Cloves contain compounds that help modulate cortisol production, neither suppressing this essential hormone nor allowing it to remain chronically elevated. Additionally, cloves provide eugenol and other compounds that support the nervous system's ability to transition between fight or flight and rest and digest states. Honey contributes by providing readily available glucose in a form that is gentle on blood sugar levels, critical because blood sugar fluctuations can trigger stress responses. Honey also contains trace amounts of B vitamins and minerals that support adrenal function. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon of honey with a pinch of cloves in the morning and again mid-afternoon. 1. Chronic inflammation. What I'm about to reveal now has achieved such remarkable results that immunology researchers conducted a special study to verify them. What they uncovered was so astonishing that their findings were published in one of the most respected medical journals. This isn't merely a home remedy, it may be the most significant breakthrough for inflammatory conditions in the last decade. We've arrived at health problem number 1. Chronic inflammation, which researchers now recognize as the common denominator in almost every age-related disease, from heart disease and cancer to Alzheimer's and arthritis. Unlike acute inflammation, a beneficial temporary response to injury or infection, chronic inflammation persists silently for years, damaging tissues and accelerating aging processes throughout the body. The honey clove remedy is exceptionally potent for addressing chronic inflammation because it works through multiple pathways simultaneously. Cloves contain over 30 anti-inflammatory compounds that target different inflammatory signaling pathways, including the crucial NF-κB pathway, which regulates many inflammatory processes. A comprehensive 2021 review analyzing 17 studies found that eugenol from cloves inhibited multiple inflammatory markers, including TNF-alpha, IL-6, and COX-2. The same markers targeted by many prescription anti-inflammatory medications. Honey contributes potent anti-inflammatory effects through its rich array of phenolic compounds and flavonoids. What makes honey particularly valuable is that these compounds are highly bioavailable, meaning they're easily absorbed and utilized by the body. Additionally, honey contains unique enzymes that help neutralize free radicals, which both trigger and perpetuate inflammatory processes. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon of honey with 1/4 teaspoon of cloves twice daily for at least 30 days. We've journeyed through 13 profound ways that honey and cloves, when combined, can act as a natural powerhouse, addressing everything from chronic inflammation and joint pain to cognitive decline and metabolic imbalances. This simple, affordable mixture offers a multi-targeted approach, leveraging nature's wisdom to heal and protect your body. Remember, it's about harnessing ancient knowledge backed by modern science to support your health journey. If you found this insight invaluable and are ready to embrace a natural path to better health, please hit that like button. Share this video with anyone who could benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to Elders Insight for more groundbreaking natural health discoveries. We also love hearing from you. So leave a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences.